subscribe.
He has also talked about it. That left hook is so good, and it's so long and so precise and so hard, but
What's going on, guys? It's Backchat TV and I'm back with another video. This time we're talking about this beef that is going on between Gervontae Davies and Floyd Mayweather and how it's escalated into something a lot more serious. Not many people know what is going on or where it started, and I'm going to explain some of the things that I think is going on. Now, a lot of things has happened since the initial news broke that they were beefing. It initially started with Gervontae Davies making some accusations on Twitter, on social media, and he said that Floyd Mayweather owes people money, he's scamming young fighters, they're giving him money to promote them, and he's not doing the job that they paid him for, and now it's come back on him and he has to hide out in Dubai to, get away from either paying these people their money or providing the services of his promotional team. Now that's essentially the dispute, you could say, that Gervontae Davies is referring to. We don't know if there's any truth in that. We don't know if Floyd Mayweather is really stuck out in Dubai and can't come back because he owes money and he's scamming people. But Floyd Mayweather has responded. Now, normally, when Gervontae Davies and Floyd Mayweather fall out, because they've fallen out many times before, normally Gervontae Davies kind of vents on Twitter, and Floyd Mayweather doesn't normally say anything, and then they kind of make up. But this, I think, is different. I can't see a way that they can make up from this, to be honest. I think they're enemies now, because Floyd Mayweather's response was very harsh. I think it was much worse than Gervontae Davies. Gervontae Davies just made some accusations online, and Floyd Mayweather, if he would have kind of responded back with some kind of disrespectful message, at least it would have just been a message. But Floyd Mayweather took it to another level, I think, and that shows that he's upset about something prior to this. There's been some beef prior to this. For him to go all the way and post TikTok pictures and videos of Gervontae Davies dancing, in a very suggestive way in his underpants, with a caption saying something to the effect of, "We all knew that Tank has some sugar in his tank," something like that. This is very personal, and Gervontae Davies has taken it as such. He's fired back saying that practically it's on sight when he sees Floyd Mayweather, and he's going to beat his old ass up because he doesn't mind going back to jail, because the level of disrespect, this is kind of damaging his name. He's actually put videos out showing him, like I said, and I think something else must have happened before this. Floyd Mayweather doesn't normally take it to this level. He's normally the kind of person who's calm and wants to smooth the waters, like he tried to do with Bill Haney when they had their beef. That didn't really work out, but he's more of a person, he's not really a person that's going to elevate the beef more. He tends not to really reply back to Gervontae Davies when they had their little beef and stuff in the past. But this time, he just took it straight from 0 to 100, posted the pictures, accusing him of being gay, basically. And that's not normal for Floyd Mayweather to do that. So this beef has become very serious, and I don't see them becoming friends and making it up after going so far. Now, why? Why has Floyd Mayweather gone so far? Well, we can always trust Ryan Garcia to step in. This guy can't keep his mouth shut. You can't tell Ryan Garcia anything. He is a social media news outlet. I'm telling you, he cannot keep his mouth closed. Don't tell him anything. Floyd Mayweather found out the hard way when he privately showed him footage of Gervontae Davies getting the better of Devin Haney, and Garcia told the world what Floyd Mayweather showed him and what he told him, and I'm sure Floyd Mayweather didn't want that to be shown, which was a bit underhanded really, because what stays in the gym should stay in the gym, or what starts in the gym should stay in the gym, but it didn't. And I think in that respect, Bill Haney kind of has a point why he's kind of upset with Floyd. But anyway, Ryan Garcia basically said that the reason why Floyd Mayweather is so upset with Gervontae Davies and has come back with this kind of post is because he had inappropriate relationships with his daughter. And is there any truth to this? I think there is, because Garcia said it's not even a secret. Everybody knows this already. And that would match with Floyd Mayweather's energy towards Gervontae Davies, to be honest. I think maybe that was the reason why he kicked Gervontae Davies out of his gym all those years ago. It might have been because of this, finding out about this relationship with his daughter. Now, what do I think of this? I think both people are to blame. I think Gervontae Davies is to blame, but I think Floyd Mayweather's daughter is also to blame, because she doesn't really have a very good reputation anyway. It's not like she had this perfect reputation and Gervontae Davies kind of tricked her. It's nothing like that. Her reputation has been very poor for quite a long time. She's been rumoured to have had relationships with many different people in entertainment, rappers and boxers. I think she even had some kind of relationship with Shakur Stevenson before they fell out. And then there were some musicians that she was linked to. And then obviously she started seeing this young boy, which is the child's father. Floyd Mayweather was very much against this in the beginning. He said that it would ruin his name. He tried to speak to her that, she represents him, she represents the Mayweather brand, and she should carry herself with more respect. This is a conversation that he had. They even had a bit of a falling out because of it. And she didn't seem to listen anyway, She totally disrespected her father, in my view, because if you think about it, he's got a name, he's got a lifestyle, he's got an image, he's got a brand. Why would you be sleeping with the fighters, Gervontae Davies, musicians, all these people, ruining your name? And this is what Floyd Mayweather was telling his daughter. But it seems like he doesn't have, he never had good control. Maybe she was spoiled or something. But she definitely seems spoiled. And then she had that whole issue where she was about to go to prison because of some attack or something on young boy, I think it was. Just kind of very difficult to control. Floyd Mayweather, I think, has to take some blame, some responsibility when it comes to that. But she definitely takes some blame. She should never have entertained Gervontae Davies, knowing that Gervontae Davies is so closely linked with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather took Gervontae Davies under his wing. He didn't have to take him from Baltimore, away from all the trouble and the gangs and stuff, to bring him into some kind of disciplined environment and make him a star, which is what he did. Would Gervontae Davies have become a star without Floyd Mayweather? I highly doubt it. So, Floyd Mayweather's probably seen it like, is this how you repay me? For all the work that he did, getting him to the superstar that he is now, to then have this inappropriate alleged relationship with his daughter. I can see why Floyd Mayweather has come back so hard, if that's what it's to do with. And I believe Garcia. He talks the truth. He talks too much, but he definitely speaks the truth. So I think that's what's going on. I think that's why Floyd Mayweather is so upset with Gervontae Davies coming out and saying all this stuff. Now, Gervontae Davies is very upset about this comeback because it ruins his reputation. He never had a reputation like this before. Now, a lot of people online are seeing Gervontae Davies in a different light because of these videos. And Gervontae Davies is very angry and upset about it. He said that basically it's on sight when he sees Floyd Mayweather, and that he will beat his old ass up because he doesn't care about going back to jail. He'll do it. And, I don't think he's joking. I think this level of disrespect kind of initiates a physical altercation. All the stuff that happened before, I know they had issues before, but that was different. I think this is much worse, basically. You let me know what you think. I think it's much worse. Floyd Mayweather really not holding back at all. If it was me personally, I would be extremely upset if somebody posted these videos. Now, what do I think of the videos? Do I think that this is a suggestion of Gervontae Davies being zesty, as they call it? To be honest, I don't. Gervontae Davies, I've seen him many times before online. He likes to kind of clown. He likes to kind of dance. He likes to have fun and just like fool around. And I think that's all he's really doing, to be honest. I think he was kind of imitating maybe, some of the girls in the strip clubs and the way they dance and things like that, just for a bit of fun. I don't think this is an indication of what he's like, but you know what it's like online. They're going to say all this stuff about him because of it, and he's upset about that. So what do you think of this beef? If they do bump into each other, do you think Gervontae Davies would fight Floyd Mayweather? I think he would. Gervontae Davies is from the hood, and they don't take disrespect in the hood. So, I think he would, because this is the worst level of disrespect I've ever seen. Floyd Mayweather coming back very hard. Just want to also talk about Floyd Mayweather. Recently, he's had a lot of beef, from Devin Haney to Bill Haney, to a lot of people talking about his character and that he's not really the person that he kind of portrays. He's very selfish and all sorts of things. Thinks about himself. He doesn't give back to the hood. He doesn't give back to the people that were there when he was coming up. A lot of people say this. Now, is this true or not? The first person to make these allegations about Floyd Mayweather that I can remember is Adrian Broner. Now, Adrian Broner said, Floyd Mayweather, he's not really your friend. He'll act like he's your friend. He'll pretend as if he's helping you out. But the minute it doesn't really serve him or his brand, he'll just cut you loose like he didn't even know you. And he said, in the hood that he comes from, that is a backstabber. So, is that true? Floyd Mayweather definitely did cut Adrian Broner off. Is this an indication of Floyd Mayweather's character? I don't know. Personally, I side with Floyd Mayweather for the most part. I am a bit biased. I do like Floyd Mayweather. I like his whole story. I like the way he carries himself. I like what he's achieved. So, I tend to side with Floyd Mayweather, but not in all respects. But in regard to Adrian Broner, I think he did a lot for Adrian Broner. I think he tried to help him. Many times he gave him good advice about how to stay on the straight and narrow, how to make it. You have to be disciplined, stay out of trouble, stay out of the clubs. Adrian Broner didn't listen. Another thing I saw why Floyd Mayweather cut him off is he became too familiar. He was in interviews saying, oh, Floyd Mayweather, yeah, I can talk about him like how I want, he's my brother. And he was acting as if, he can say anything. And I remember there was an interview with them both. And Adrian Broner disrespected him as a joke. And Floyd Mayweather didn't like it at all. I could tell by his face he didn't like it at all. But he acted as if it didn't bother him. And Adrian Broner, that was his problem. He gets too familiar with people and thinks that he can disrespect them and it doesn't matter. Kind of like they're his family member. He can call them all sorts of names. And he doesn't realise that Floyd Mayweather isn't really that type of person. He's a genuine person, I think. But you can't just disrespect him like that. He worked too hard to gain respect, to just have you call him, all these names in public. So I don't think, no matter how close you think you are with him, I don't think he likes disrespect. And that was the reason why I think he cut Adrian Broner off. And I agree, I'd probably do the same. Also, he tried to help him multiple times after Adrian Broner came out saying a bunch of things about him. And, he always came out saying things about him. And in the end, when Adrian Broner lost all his money like Floyd said he would, he started saying that Floyd Mayweather could have helped him. He said that he wanted Floyd to set up a fake celebrity, boxing match, a fake beef, pretend like they don't like each other, hype the fight up, make it a big fight, everybody falls for it, and then he gets a couple million. He said he would have done that for Floyd. He knew he was in trouble. Why didn't Floyd help him? Floyd didn't set this fake match up because he doesn't want to ruin his brand. So Like I said, I side with Floyd Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather's beef with Bill Haney. Bill Haney has a point. I think one reason why Bill Haney is upset with Floyd is because Floyd basically showed the sparring footage between Gervontae Davies and his son. And I think that was quite backhanded, you know. It wasn't good. Because Floyd Mayweather, one of the main people who says that, you know, whatever happens in the gym stays in the gym. So for him to side with Ryan Garcia, giving him pointers, telling him to come in overweight because, you know, you have a weight advantage because Haney's going to come in big, telling him, you know, showing him the footage and all that stuff, this seemed a bit unfair. Now, maybe Floyd only did that because he already had an issue with Bill Haney. But even if that is the case, that he was upset that something that Bill Haney did, this is the reason why he leaked the sparring footage. What about Devin Haney? Devin Haney didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything to deserve something to kind of tarnish his reputation. So maybe Floyd Mayweather a little bit petty on that one. I don't know the story. Maybe there was more to it. But I think Floyd Mayweather thought he could tell Garcia these things to get Garcia on side for some business reason, and didn't realize that Garcia is a news outlet and a walking, talking news outlet. And the first chance he got, he told everybody what's happened. So I think now he knows Garcia is that type of person. Garcia's done it again, talking about Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I don't think Floyd Mayweather wanted that to be publicized either. Just don't tell Ryan Garcia anything. If you don't want your career to be ruined and to be all over social media, just don't tell Ryan Garcia. That would be my advice. But yeah, let me know what you think about all this. And do you think that it's getting quite serious between Gervontae Davies and Floyd Mayweather? Do you think there's any truth in the fact that he owes people money and he's been scamming fighters and not doing his job as a promoter? Who do you think's right? Who do you think's wrong? I still don't know. Like I said, I'm a bit biased because I do like Floyd Mayweather. So for the most part, I think Floyd Mayweather's the good guy. But, you know, a lot of people have said he is a person who will help you just as long as you know that you're under him. As soon as you start to get bigger than him, he cuts you off, or he does something to make sure you don't get bigger than him. Do I think this is true? So many people have said it about Floyd Mayweather that I think you have to admit that there probably is some truth to that. But I think it's because Floyd Mayweather comes from the hood, to be honest. He comes from the hood. He comes from 8 people staying in a bedroom. He has that street smart kind of behavior. He has that save your own skin kind of mentality. You know, so he's not going to be like a punk, if you see what I mean. You know, if you are doing something that goes against his brand, even if he knows you, he's friends with you, he has some kind of close association, he'll cut you off because his brand, he's worked so hard for that brand that represents him that, you know, it has to work for him. So if you go against that, I think he cuts you off. And I think that's what people think is fake about him. In regards to people being bigger than him, Floyd Mayweather, I think, is very competitive. Just because he stopped boxing, it doesn't mean that competitive nature is finished. You know, if he sees people and people start to rate somebody higher than him, he has to kind of come out and let you know what he did that was better than what you did, because he still wants to be considered the best, no matter what he did. In boxing, he wanted to be the best. In promoting, he wants to be the best. You know, in fashion, he wants to be the best. This is just the character of the man. So I don't think you can say that's a bad thing. He's extremely ambitious, and that sometimes comes off as being kind of fake to people who are not really on his level. I think a bit of jealousy from Bill Haney in that instance. A little bit the same when considering Adrian Broner. But let me know what you think. I'm on to the next one.
Guess who's back? Man, guess who's back?